Hey, I just want to tell you really quick, my voice might sound low, but that's just because my brother might be able to hear me. I'm putting his keys inside of his car and locking all of the doors except for one. I pulled that prank on you.
Did you?
Yeah.
When'd you do that? When'd you do that?
When you were in the bathroom getting ready.
You're not I know I didn't do that.
I made him think he locked himself out of the car. I'm such a child.
That's not funny.
Hey all you beautiful people out there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back here and watching yet another video of moi. This video is actually a truth or dare. Truth or dare consists of definitely more than one person, but honestly, I didn't have any other ideas for this week's video, and I was doing my dishes and it just popped to me like, do a truth or dare. And my other side of the brain is like, what are you talking about when these are only one person? And then the other side was like, hey, you know, just make it your own, whatever. So I'm gonna do a truth or dare video and you can't stop me. Basically what I'm gonna do is read some truth questions, and if they have any dares for me to do, I will do the dares, but it's not gonna be like gross nasty dares like lick your window pane or something like that. I'm basically gonna be reading them off of my phone, so if I look down, that's why. And let's start. Truth number 1. What are you most self-conscious about? I honestly am most self-conscious about my weight. I've been a very tiny little girl most of my life, but ever since I was 10, my weight's kind of fluctuated. When I was 10, it looked like I had a pregnant belly, and then it went down some, and then I got big again. But then when I was 16, I lost a lot of weight, and I was like, what, 95, 100 pounds around then. Because, you know, I was doing cheerleading and I was very active and I was on the tennis team and I was like doing lots of stuff. So, you know, I used to be really skinny to the point where I couldn't donate blood, and I always wanted to donate blood, and I just couldn't because you had to be like, I think 110 or 115 to do it, and I was never the target weight. And you know, I was 5 feet flat, so I was just really tiny. But ever since I was 19, I have kind of ballooned out of control. I don't want to be like fragile and break in half, but I definitely want to lose like, I want to say like 20 or so pounds. Truth number 2. What would you do if you were the opposite sex for a month? I were the opposite sex for a month. Honestly, I think I would try to see if I could pick up a girl. You know, I would see if I could like romance someone. I would see if I don't mean like go on a conquest, like let me see how many girls I can pick up. I would see if I could pick up one girl and give her the time of her life. Romance the hell out of her, you know. I would be the best boyfriend ever. I just love romance. I think it's so romantic. Truth number 3. What is the most expensive thing you have stolen? Okay, something you probably don't know about me. I was a bit of a klepto way back then. Way back in the day. I used to steal a lot of things. I don't know why. I just would see if I could steal stuff. And there's actually a story time that I definitely want to share with you guys. There's actually 2 about incidents like that. But there is one story time that I want to share with you. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the courage enough to tell you guys about this. But anyway, the most expensive thing I stole, I think I was like 8 or 9 or 10 or some age around there, you know. So, you know, I was little, and I remember my mom took me to the hair salon, and the lady who did my hair, she was really close friends with my mom. My hair was just done, and I don't know what possessed me to do this, but, and I'm not proud of it, don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not proud of it. I was little and I was stupid. I go into my hairdresser's tip jar and I take out the first thing that I can grab, and it was a $50 bill. And my mom was, you know, my mom was holding my hand and we were walking outside, we were going back to her car, and I dropped the $50 bill on purpose. I like make it seem like I found it on the ground. I was like, Mom, look, a $50 bill. She was like, Lenise, that's great. Oh my gosh, such good luck. I'm gonna put this in your bank account. Anyway, she was like, Lenise, that's great. That's such good luck. I'm gonna put this in your bank account. And my bank account was like this little box that I had in my room. It was like covered in Rugrats pictures, and I would keep all the money I found in there, everything. And then, you know, I think my mom opened a bank account for me back then, but honestly, I don't think she did. I don't remember seeing any of that money. You know, she probably took it for herself. So yeah, there was like no point of stealing that. I don't know what possessed me to do it. Let's see, what is the most childish thing you still do? Obviously, you know, play lame pranks on people.
Made him think he locked himself out of the car. I'm such a child.
It's not funny.
I still don't eat my veggies, watch cartoons all the time, preferably Disney. I love Disney. I cry when things don't go my way, not like uncontrollably cry. And it's not every single time things don't go my way, but if I'm like already emotional in that time, I think a few tears will roll down my cheek. But it's not something like I'm not throwing tantrums or anything like that. And also, I do tend to still pout when I want something. If I'm feeling some chicken McNuggets, and you know, depends on who I'm in the car with, whether it's my brother or my boyfriend or even my mom, you know, my dad, hey, you know, I'll ask them like, hey, can you get me chicken McNuggets? Nope. And then I pull this on them. Right. Damn. Okay, truth number 5. What do most of your friends think about you that is totally untrue? This is quite funny actually. A lot of my friends tend to think that I'm white. Now, truth number 6. Who here would you most like to make out with? Number 7, have you ever cheated or been cheated on? Now, I am not proud of this, but yes, I have cheated. There are definitely no excuses as to why I did that. If you knew me personally and you knew my situations and what I was going through at the time, you'd probably understand why I did it, but there's still definitely no excuse as to why I would cheat. As for me being cheated on, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's possible that I have been. I had a hunch with one boyfriend. I think he probably did, but I can never like 100% fully prove that to myself or to you, so I don't know. Truth number 8, what was the worst encounter you have had with a police officer? Okay, that's definitely another story time for you guys. That's the time I actually was arrested. And you know what's funny? It wasn't even like a bad arrest. It wasn't like, you know, get your hands in the air, you're under arrest. It wasn't anything like that. It was just like us calmly sitting down, kind of like conducting business. I just want to let you know, you're under arrest right now. I'm gonna read you your rights. It was very calm, and I was like, well, I find that rather shallow and pedantic. It was kind of like that. You know, we were discussing fine arts and wine. You know, it wasn't really that bad. And I didn't go to jail, just so you know, I did not go to jail. No jail time. Truth number 9, when was the most inappropriate time you farted? No. 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 My mom always used to tell me that she never did that. Like, it's just something that she's never done. But like sometimes I'd like walk around and I'd smell something off and I'd look at her and I'm like ew. And she'd just be like, that wasn't me. I don't do that. I'm just like, what is wrong with you? But now I understand. Like, no, I don't do that. No, I try to hold that in, you know, if I'm around people. Like, they don't need to be subjected to that. So, no, I don't have an inappropriate time. Truth number 10. What is the scariest dream you have ever had? Well, from between the ages of 7 and 20, I've actually had reoccurring nightmares of where I am married to Chucky, that killer doll. So I'm like his bride and all of these nightmares. And we get married and he seems like he likes me in the beginning, but then towards the middle of the dream, he starts to try to kill me. And he's always like on his tricycle, like he looks like Jigsaw from Saw. from all the Saw movies, and he's always just he always has a knife in his hand. He's just always trying to get at me like, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm like, I'm married to you. Like, yeah, I've had to deal with that for 13 years on and off. I've had these reoccurring nightmares, but ever since I was 20, I've never had it. So, and I don't know why Chucky was the star of these nightmares. Like, I thought Chucky was hilarious. Like, maybe I was too young to see that. I mean, because, you know, I started having those dreams since I was 7, so I think around that age was definitely too young to start watching Chucky. It's not like I'm afraid of him or anything like that. Truth number 11. Why did you break up with your last boyfriend or girlfriend? So, I'm not gonna get too much into details because that's just a huge long story, but basically my last relationship, I was actually engaged to this guy, and I mean, we didn't date a long time. We dated for a year and 8 months, and the last 4 months were on and off. We were just in a really bad place. We lived together, and we you know, we were engaged, but it just definitely was like not the right time to be together. You know, we were very young, we were very messed up, and we each had a lot of stuff going on as individuals and also as a couple, and it just wasn't gonna work out. So it was just one of those crazy relationships. You know, we were addicted to each other, but we weren't good for each other. I realized that before he did, so it was basically a poisonous relationship. What is the grossest thing that has come out of your body? God, every month is like the red wedding over here. What is the most embarrassing thing you have put up on social media? Oh my God. You guys, if you knew me at 19, I don't think you would like me very much. I used to put a lot of nasty tweets on my Twitter account when I was 19. I was so bad. You would not expect that person to be me. But when I was 19, I was going through a really dark phase, and it was just really bad. It was a lot. What is the grossest thing you have had in your mouth? Okay, so now I'm going to be doing some dares.